Welcome to Everyday English, the podcast that makes English feel like a conversation with friends, not a grammar lesson.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Emma. We're so glad you're spending your time with us today.
Seriously, thank you for being here. Whether you're listening while commuting, cooking, or studying, we appreciate you.
Before we jump in, just a quick note. If you're enjoying these episodes and finding them helpful, hit that subscribe button.
Yes, because subscribing isn't just about supporting us, it's about supporting your own growth.
And growth is what this whole journey is about.
All right, today we're tackling something that makes even intermediate learners pause and think twice.
3 little words that look innocent but cause so much confusion.
Be, been, and being.
Yup, those 3.
Now, I know what some of you are thinking right now. Oh no, grammar, here we go.
Stop right there. Today is different.
No textbook definitions.
No complicated charts.
No memorizing rules that make your brain hurt.
Just you, us, and simple conversation.
By the end of this episode, you won't be perfect with these words, but you'll feel confident, and confidence, that's what gets you speaking.
Always, because perfect English learners don't exist, but confident English speakers, they're everywhere.
And they make mistakes too. They just don't let that stop them.
Exactly. Okay, let's ease into this gently.
Very gently. No pressure at all.
Alex, let me ask you something personal.
Go ahead.
When you first started learning languages, were you afraid to speak?
Oh, absolutely. I remember standing in front of native speakers, knowing the words in my head, but being too scared to say them.
What were you scared of?
Sounding stupid, making mistakes, people judging me.
Did anyone actually judge you?
You know what? Not really. Most people were patient. The judgment was mostly in my own head.
Isn't that interesting? We create this fear ourselves.
And I bet so many people listening right now feel exactly the same way.
Of course they do. It's completely normal. It's human.
I wish someone had told me back then that fear is part of learning.
It is. Fear means you care. It means you're trying something new.
So if you're listening and thinking, my English isn't good enough,
Let me interrupt you right there.
your English doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to exist.
Speaking with mistakes is better than staying silent with perfect grammar in your head.
Because that perfect grammar in your head, nobody can hear it. It doesn't help you connect with people.
But when you speak, even imperfectly, you communicate, you connect, you grow.
And that's what language is really for, connection. Not perfection, connection.
Okay, let's talk about our 3 words, be, been, being.
They're from the same family, but they each have their own personality.
I love that way of thinking about it, like siblings.
Exactly. 3 siblings, all related, but each unique.
Let's meet the first family member, be.
B is the dreamer of the family.
The what?
The dreamer. We use be when we talk about goals, wishes, and things we want in the future.
Okay, give me an example from real life.
Sure, I want to be fluent in English.
Perfect. You're not saying you are fluent right now.
Right. It's something I'm reaching for, something I hope to become.
What about advice? That's another common place for be.
Oh yes, think about what parents say to kids. Be careful crossing the street.
Or what a friend might say before an interview. Just be yourself.
Or what you tell yourself before a difficult conversation. Be brave.
See? These aren't complicated grammar moments. They're life moments.
Exactly. Be shows up when we talk about how to act, how to think, who to become. Listeners, try this right now. Finish this sentence in your head. I want to be,
Maybe confident.
maybe successful,
Maybe brave enough to speak English without fear.
maybe patient with myself.
Maybe the person who finally understands English grammar.
That's be. Your hopes, your goals, your advice to others.
Simple, right?
Very. And you use it all the time without even thinking about it.
Right. When you say, I want to be happy, you're using it naturally.
Now let's move to the second word, been.
Ah, this one makes people nervous.
Why do you think that is?
Because been feels more complicated. People aren't sure when to use it.
And they panic because they think they need to know some complex grammar rule.
But they don't.
Okay, let's make it simple. Been is the storyteller of the family.
Ooh, I like that. Tell me more.
We use been when we're talking about experiences, things that happened before this moment but still matter now.
So it's connected to the past and the present at the same time.
Exactly. It's like a bridge between then and now.
Can you give us a real example?
Sure. I have been tired all week.
That sounds natural.
I'm not tired just right now in this second. I'm talking about my whole week, the experience of being tired.
So you started the week tired and you're still tired now.
Yes, the tiredness has been ongoing. That's what been shows, something ongoing or repeated.
What about travel? That's a common one.
Yes, I've been to London.
You're not in London right now.
Exactly. But I went there sometime in my past, and that experience is part of who I am.
So when someone asks, have you ever been to London? They're asking about your life experience.
Right, they're not asking where you are now, they're asking about your history.
So being is about your history, your experiences, your journey.
Yes, and here's something important. Been never travels alone.
What do you mean?
It always needs a partner. You can't say, I've been tired. You need, I have been tired, or I've been tired.
Oh, that's a really important detail.
Think of been as someone who doesn't like going to parties alone. It always brings have or has with it.
Have or has is like being's best friend.
Exactly. They're always together. Always.
So if you remember nothing else, remember this. Being needs have or has.
Always. No exceptions.
That's such a helpful way to remember it.
Okay, last family member. Being.
This one is my favorite.
Why?
Because being is about right now, this moment, today.
It's very present.
Exactly. We use being when something is happening temporarily, especially behavior.
Give me an example.
Okay, imagine your friend is usually very talkative, but today they're quiet. You might say, you're being very quiet today.
Ah, so you're not saying they're always quiet.
No, just today, just this moment. Maybe they'll be talkative again tomorrow.
So being is about temporary states or behaviors.
Yes, that's the key word, temporary.
What about emotions?
Great question. I'm being honest with you right now.
That means in this conversation, in this moment.
Yes, being is temporary. It can change.
And that makes it really useful for describing moods and behaviors.
Exactly, because moods change all the time.
Let's compare two sentences so listeners can feel the difference.
Good idea.
She is kind.
That sounds like her personality, who she always is.
Now listen to this. She is being kind today.
Oh, that's different. That sounds like just today, maybe unusual for her.
Or maybe she's making an extra effort today.
Right, it's not her normal personality, but it's what she's doing right now.
Exactly. Same person, but being makes it temporary.
This is so useful for talking about people's behavior.
Especially in relationships, we use being a lot when we notice someone acting differently.
You're being so sweet today. You're being really helpful.
Or even negative observations. You're being difficult.
But notice it's not you are difficult, it's you're being difficult.
That's important because it doesn't attack the person, it just describes their behavior right now.
So it's actually kinder in a way.
Much kinder. It leaves room for change.
I love that. So let's review with no stress, no pressure.
Be your dreams, your goals, what you want to become.
Been your experiences, your past that connects to now.
Being what's happening right now, this moment, today.
And you don't need to memorize these definitions word for word.
Just let them sit in your mind. Use them slowly.
Even using one correctly today is progress.
Huge progress.
Before we go deeper, I want to say something important.
Please do.
If you make a mistake with these words, nothing bad happens.
Nothing. The sky doesn't fall. People don't laugh.
Native speakers make mistakes all the time. I do it. Alex does it.
All the time. Just yesterday, I said something completely wrong in Spanish.
What did you say?
I was trying to say I'm embarrassed, but I accidentally said I'm pregnant.
Oh no.
Yeah, different word, very different meaning. But guess what? The person understood from context, and we laughed about it.
That's the thing. People are generally kind and patient.
Language is messy. Communication is messy, and that's okay.
What matters is that you keep trying, keep speaking, keep learning.
Perfect English doesn't exist. Even native speakers aren't perfect.
Exactly. So give yourself permission to be imperfect.
All right, now that we've introduced our 3 words, let's go deeper.
Yes, because understanding them in theory is one thing.
But feeling them in real life is what actually helps you speak.
Let's start with be again, but this time let's connect it to your actual life.
When do people use be in everyday conversation?
Well, think about instructions first.
Like at work?
Exactly. A manager might say, be ready for the meeting at 3 p.m.
Or be prepared to present your ideas?
It's about preparation, about what you should do.
What about with friends?
Oh, friends use be all the time for advice. Be nice to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Those are emotional moments.
Yes, be isn't just grammar. It's care, it's guidance, it's love sometimes.
When a parent says be safe to their child.
That's not grammar. That's worry, protection, love.
Now let's talk about something every English learner can relate to.
What's that?
Self-talk, the voice in your head.
Oh yes, the inner dialogue.
How many of you think, I want to be better at English?
I'm guessing almost everyone listening.
That sentence uses be, and it's powerful because it's about transformation.
You're not saying you're bad now.
You're saying you have a direction, a goal, a vision of who you can become.
That's why be feels hopeful.
It's about possibility.
I want to be is always about possibility.
Let's think about other ways be appears in daily life.
Instructions, definitely.
Be quiet, please. At a library or a movie theater.
Be careful when someone's carrying something fragile.
Be honest with me when you want the truth from someone.
These are all commands, but gentle ones.
They're not harsh, they're guidance.
And we also use be for wishes and hopes.
I hope you'll be happy in your new job.
I want my children to be healthy.
See how emotional be can be?
It's not cold grammar, it's human.
Now, let's shift to been. This word carries weight.
It does, because been is about time. Time you've spent, things you've lived through.
Let me give you a very honest example.
Please do.
I have been struggling with English pronunciation.
That's very real, very vulnerable.
I'm not saying I'm struggling just today. I'm saying it's been happening for a while, and it's still with me.
That's why been feels heavier than be. It has history, it has effort behind it.
What about positive experiences?
Oh yes, I've been improving lately.
I've been practicing every day.
I've been feeling more confident.
Those sentences show effort over time. They show commitment.
And here's something important. Been often explains why you feel a certain way now.
Can you give an example?
Sure, if someone asks, why are you so tired? You might say, I've been working late all week.
Ah, so been answers the question why.
Exactly. It connects your past actions to your present state.
That's really useful to understand.
Another example, why are you so happy? I've been spending time with friends.
The past week of activities is causing your happiness now.
Yes, past action, present feeling.
Let's talk about been with places and experiences.
Oh yes, this is very common.
Have you ever been to Paris?
Yes, I've been there twice.
Notice the conversation. We're not talking about being in Paris right now.
We're talking about life experience, travel history.
I've never been skiing. I've been to that restaurant before.
These sentences are about what you've experienced in your life.
And that's the beauty of been. It tells your story.
Your personal history.
Now, being. This one is different because it's very observational.
What do you mean?
We often use being when we notice something about someone's behavior right now.
Like in relationships?
Especially in relationships. You're being distant today. You're being really supportive.
Those sentences notice change.
Yes, they don't label the person forever. They describe this moment.
That's important because it leaves room for change.
Exactly. Saying you're rude is softer than saying you are rude.
One is about behavior now, the other is about character.
And that difference matters in real conversations, especially difficult ones.
If you're in an argument with someone and you say, you are selfish.
That's an attack on their character.
But if you say, you're being selfish right now.
That's about their behavior in this moment. It's gentler.
And it leaves space for them to change.
This is why understanding these words isn't just about grammar, it's about communication.
It's about relationships, emotions, connection.
Being is also great for self-reflection.
How so?
I'm being too hard on myself. I'm being overly critical.
Ah, you're observing your own behavior.
And by using being, you're acknowledging it's temporary. You can change it.
That's powerful for personal growth.
Very. If you say, I am critical, that sounds permanent.
But I'm being critical means it's just happening now. You can stop.
Let's put all three together with one story.
Great idea.
Imagine someone on their English learning journey.
Okay, I'm imagining.
First, they think, I want to be fluent someday.
That's be, a goal in the future.
Then they can say, I have been studying for 6 months.
That's been, showing their effort over time.
And finally, I'm being more confident when I speak now.
That's being, describing their behavior in the present.
See how they work together? Same person, same journey, 3 different moments.
No confusion, just clarity.
And if you're listening right now and thinking, I still don't fully get it,
That's completely normal.
you're not supposed to master this in 30 minutes.
Language learning isn't a race.
It's a marathon.
It's a journey. It takes time.
It's a process. Be patient with yourself.
And remember, native speakers spent years, literally years, learning these words as children.
You're learning them as an adult in a fraction of that time. That's impressive.
All right, let's talk about mistakes now, because this is where fear lives.
Yes, people are so afraid of saying been wrong that they avoid it completely.
Or they try to use being, but panic halfway through the sentence.
Let's look at some common mistakes, not to shame anyone, but to fix them gently.
Mistake number 1, I am been tired.
Okay, I've heard this before, many times.
The person is trying to talk about their experience, which is good, but the structure needs help.
We don't say am been, we say have been, so it becomes I have been tired.
And once you hear it correctly a few times, it starts to feel natural.
What's another common one?
I being happy today.
Ah, yes, they're on the right track. They want to talk about today, but they're missing something.
We need am, so it's I am being happy today.
Or more naturally, I'm being really positive today.
See, the idea was right, it just needed a small fix.
Here's another one I hear. I want to been a teacher.
Oh yes, they're mixing up be and been.
The correct sentence is I want to be a teacher.
Because been always needs have or has, remember?
Right, you can't use been after to.
What about this one? She being very nice.
Missing the is should be she is being very nice.
Or she's being very nice.
Another common mistake is I have be there before.
Ooh, yes, they know they need have, but they used be instead of been.
Should be I have been there before.
The pattern is always have, has, been, not have, has, be.
Here's what I want everyone to understand.
Go ahead.
When you make these mistakes, you're not failing, you're experimenting.
Yes, you're testing the language, seeing what works.
And every mistake teaches you something.
Native speakers don't learn English by being perfect. They learned by trying.
Failing and trying again.
That's how children learn.
And that's how adults should learn too, without shame, without embarrassment.
Shame stops learning. Curiosity helps learning.
So be curious, not ashamed.
Let's practice something together. Everyone listening, even if you're on a bus or walking somewhere.
Say this sentence quietly or in your head.
I have been learning English and I am getting better.
That sentence uses been correctly and shows progress.
And if you stumble on it, say it again.
Repetition is how it sticks.
Try another one. I want to be confident.
Simple, natural, no stress.
One more. I'm being brave by practicing.
Beautiful. You're describing your behavior right now.
See? You can do this. Now let's talk about something really practical.
Yes, because theory is nice, but what do you actually do in conversation?
Exactly. Let's imagine real situations where these words appear.
Situation 1. Someone asks about your weekend.
They might say, "What did you do this weekend?"
You could answer, I've been relaxing at home.
That's been. You started relaxing Friday evening, continued through the weekend, and maybe you're still relaxing.
Situation 2. Someone asks for advice.
I have a job interview tomorrow. I'm so nervous.
You might say, just be yourself. Be honest. Don't try to be someone you're not.
That's be, giving advice, guidance, encouragement.
Situation 3. You notice a friend acting differently.
They're usually outgoing, but today they're reserved.
You might say, "You're being really quiet today. Is everything okay?"
That's being, noticing temporary behavior.
Let's do a few more situations because these are so helpful.
Situation 4. At work, your colleague looks stressed.
You ask, "Are you okay? You seem overwhelmed."
They respond, I've been dealing with a difficult project all week.
Been, again, ongoing situation from the past until now.
Situation 5. You're at a party meeting someone new.
They ask, "So, what do you do?"
You might say, I want to be a doctor. I'm studying medicine right now.
B for your future goal.
Or you might say, I've been working in marketing for 5 years.
Been for your experience.
Situation 6. Your friend seems unusually cheerful.
You comment, "Wow, you're being very energetic today."
Being for their current temporary mood.
These are real conversations, real moments.
No textbooks, no classrooms, just life.
Now let's talk about self-expression, because that's where language becomes powerful.
When you can express how you feel, who you want to be, what you've experienced,
That's when English becomes yours.
not your teachers, not the textbooks, yours.
So let's practice some self-expression with our 3 words.
I want to be.
Think about it. What do you want to be? Confident? Successful? Fluent?
I have been.
What have you been doing? Studying? Practicing? Working hard?
I'm being.
How are you being right now? Brave? Patient with yourself? Open to learning? These aren't just grammar exercises. These are statements about your life,
About your journey.
about who you are and who you're becoming.
And when you can say these things in English, you're not just learning a language.
You're expressing yourself, your hopes, your efforts, your current state.
That's powerful.
Very powerful.
Let me share something I've noticed about language learners.
What's that?
The ones who progress fastest aren't always the smartest or the most naturally talented.
Who are they?
They're the ones who aren't afraid to use the language, even incorrectly.
That's so true.
They say, I've been there, instead of I've been there, and you know what happens?
People understand them anyway?
Exactly. And then they hear the correct version from the other person, and they learn.
It's learning through doing, not learning through fear.
Yes, fear paralyzes. Action teaches.
Okay, let's talk about how to actually use these words without thinking about grammar.
Because in real conversation, no one pauses and thinks, is this a be moment or a been moment?
Exactly, it just flows.
So how do we get to that flow?
By connecting the words to feelings and situations, not rules.
Let's start with be.
When you're giving advice or talking about hopes, be naturally appears.
Be patient. I want to be confident.
You're not thinking grammar, you're thinking intention.
Right. Be is about what should happen or what you wish for.
It's forward-looking, it's about possibility.
Now, been, this shows up when you're explaining your journey.
I've been working hard. I've been feeling anxious.
It connects where you've been to where you are now.
It's reflective, it's about experience.
And being appears when you notice behavior, yours or someone else's.
I'm being too critical of myself. You're being very quiet today.
That's observational and temporary.
It's about this moment, right now.
Let's imagine a real conversation between friends.
Okay.
Friend 1 says, you seem stressed.
Friend 2 replies, I've been really busy at work.
You should try to be kinder to yourself.
I know, I'm being too hard on myself lately.
That's it. 4 sentences, all 3 words, completely natural.
No grammar book needed.
Just real people talking about real life.
Let's do another conversation. This time, imagine someone learning English talking to a friend.
Good idea.
How's your English coming along?
I've been practicing every day.
That's great. What's your goal?
I want to be fluent enough to work in an English-speaking country.
You're being really dedicated. I'm impressed.
See? 3 different uses, 1 natural conversation.
And that's the secret. English doesn't live in textbooks.
It lives in conversations, emotions, and daily moments.
So don't wait until you're perfect to start speaking.